Shit. All right. Okay, we gonna do it live. Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable NFL edition. I'm your host, Justin Jones, here with co-host Sebastian Pluvios, who's looking like he had 10 margaritas last night.
11.
How you doing, Seb? Talk to us, man. You was the one in MetLife Stadium. You was catching football. What's going on, man?
Oh shit! That shit was a movie. Opening day, Jets versus Steelers. Aaron Rodgers comes back to MetLife Stadium. Justin Fields plays his old team in the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was probably the best game of the day in my opinion. Second best game now after watching Sunday Night Football. That was the second game, but a very good game though. Shout out to both teams, especially the Jets surprised me. Just surprised me though. What I seen out there, which is Justin Fields, and just connection with Garrett Wilson, it looked like they have a little something going on over there. You being a Jets fan too, I know you was probably like, okay, I could work with this team this year. Just Breeze Hall when he's healthy, he's one of them guys too as well. Ran for damn near 100. I'm looking at just Justin Fields, his composure on the field, whether it was time to throw or whether it was time to run. He was very decisive in what he wanted to do as well, though. So the Jets could be a team that's very interesting to watch this year, though, depending how they put it together, though. Mistakes in the fourth quarter was what really cost them the game, especially with a 59 punt field goal. That really would do it to you too as well, too. So it's like, phew. But other than that, though, it was a mixture of the crowds. They had at least it was 50% Jets fans, 50% Steelers fans. And what I realized yesterday is Steelers fans are very proud. They go wherever they go. A lot of people from Pittsburgh traveled over to watch Aaron Rodgers play his home team, his old team. So it was a mixture of the crowds. So that shit was popping, bro. I'll tell you that though. When I'm talking about just every time the Steelers would score, like you would think that we was in Pittsburgh. Bro, I literally thought we was in Pittsburgh, bro. Like the whole crowd is going crazy. And I was just like, yo, for a home opener, that shit was the best football game I've been to. Though. Shout out to both teams on that aspect.
No, yeah. Just being watching sporting events on TV entertainment is so much different from being in the building and just being with the fans and the energy in there and just seeing these plays live and you're not really hearing the commentary. You really gotta watch the plays and the interactions, and it's just a whole different feel. So that experience is something I hope everyone gets to enjoy at least once in their life, whether you're an MLB fan, football, base, baseball, soccer, shit. If you like professional bowling, go watch it live and definitely just feel that atmosphere. But that's one of the topics that we wanted to get into today anyway. Really was that just to see this matchup. A lot of people I feel was just what the fuck.
I can't cough.
Now that cough sounded like real horsey. Like you good, bro?
It was a long day.
I was saying, Jets Steelers. The Jets, I feel, start the damn season. And they even impressed me a little bit. The run game. Well, let me not even just get into the run game yet. Just the whole offense of the Jets just looks a million times better than it did last season. Whether we're talking about the game the Jets won last season or the game the Jets lost last season, that first game of this season was better than any game that they played last season. They had energy, seemed like they trusted each other, seemed like they was trusting in the coaching staff. Just Justin Fields playing with no pressure. The early connection with him and Garrett Wilson into the end zone. You've seen Sauce Gardner making huge defensive plays. My boy Allen, right, punching it in there for those running touchdowns. It was a great offensive night from the Jets. The defense is where they're gonna have to work on as the season progresses because they wasn't really able to get too many timely stops against the Steelers offense. I feel like the Jets played better than the Steelers in the first half, and then in the second half, I feel the Steelers played just a lot better than the Jets, and that comes down to I feel coaching to an extent. There's a new coach over with them, the Jets. Just coming over from Detroit, so he's still, just trying to figure everything out. But you have Mike Tomlin on the other end. The game is close. He's going to, among active quarterbacks, has the most game-winning drives just right now. So, and that's what they were able to do. Just get that game-winning, drive towards the end was something that was going to be big momentum for the Steelers moving forward. I feel like if they had lost that game, well, it just would have been a real weird energy. I just feel, especially 'cause I feel the fans was just ready to just start taunting Aaron Rodgers and we didn't need you. And both teams look like they ended up better off in the breakup. Sometimes the other person might get the shorter end of the stick in a breakup. Seems like both just found a much better relationship, a much better partner. Um, in terms of the Steelers, um, I think they won this game from a DJ Metcalf. Um, shout out, shout out to the who was the wide receiver? I'm forgetting his name right now. Sub that had the two touchdowns from the Steelers. That young kid.
It wasn't the one kid, right? No, it was
I'm just forgetting his name.
I forgot who was it. First of all, I just want to say somebody's like who's who, but let me check for you right now.
Yeah, I know Aaron Rodgers found him for two yesterday. I'm just forgetting his name. But it just seems like both teams had good vibes. I feel both teams trusted in their QBs. It came really down to that fourth quarter. And the veteran team, the veteran QB, the veteran coach ended up getting it done. The Jets is gonna have to learn how to win these close games. But I was impressed by both sides, to be honest with you.
Same over here, man. But if anything I could take away from that game is that the Steelers defense didn't really show to the fourth quarter. That's one thing I could take away from it too. A lot of times I've seen that they couldn't stop the run game with Justin Fields, maybe just off the strength, but that's his old team, so he kind of knows how to break down the defense too. So I will give him a credit to that though. But for the Steelers team to keep moving momentum, I think that the defense just got to be a little bit better. Which defense in this in week one? So gradually moving forward, we'll see how they play.
Facts, facts, facts. So right now, the Steelers start off their season 1-0. Jets teams next week. Let's just get into the Sunday night game real quick. I know that's what everyone wants to hear. That's what everyone is talking about. The Ravens collapse. Um, this game just felt like a movie, and then I felt like once you seen the script right in front of you, you just knew what was. But the statistic, the Ravens had about a 99.1% chance to win that game just entering the fourth quarter. And I was, shout out to Keaton. I was trolling him after the game, just talking to him, and what I said to him was, with these elite teams, there's just no room for error, and you can't take a play off. Like you got to shout out to Derrick Henry. Just one time, the game is over, right? Like it just, and then shout out to the camera people for just putting the camera on Lamar Jackson when the Bills got the ball back with under a minute left. He was just like, "Fuck!" It's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Like we had the game. I thought the safest thing to do was to just hand the ball off to Derrick Henry and just run the ball. Obvi- Obviously, man, the Bills got a timely stop, right? That stop right there when you punch that ball out, because you're not just gonna be able to really take Derrick Henry down just 1-on-1. So it'll take a group of guys and that one person to just punch that ball out, man. Yeah. So great game overall. Lamar Jackson made great plays. Josh Allen made great plays. Shout out to Zay Flowers. All right. I like the energy. I seen the charisma. He seemed like he said, "Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm one of the top receivers in the game too. we could talk about the Justin Jeffersons of the world and name some more receivers. Seb. I'm drawing a blank right now. The Justin,
Chase. Who else you got?
the Jamar Chases of the world.
Who else are we talking about? We talking about a bunch of people.
End of the day, Zay Flowers stepped up, made some huge plays. I seen um, Harbor on the sideline just giving him a big hug. Like, 'cause remember, he missed that game last year in the playoffs, right? And that was someone that obviously now that we see that they needed. So shout out to him. Hey, DeAndre Hopkins, welcome back. Like I didn't know you still had some game in you. I was scared to put you on any ticket because your name now. I don't trust you. But hey, the one hand grab. All right. I definitely love to see that. Derrick Henry just though before that fourth quarter was a monster. It's just once he gets that head of steam, it's like a train coming. I'm talking about LeBron on the Miami Heat just coming down on a fast break, and it's either get trucked or move out or just move out the way. So he was doing his thing. The Bills. I told you about James Cook, man, still doing his thing, man. One of the best running backs in the NFL, right? He showed off. Josh Allen did his thing. Um, but yeah, it just came on the fourth quarter, right? These are two of the top five QBs in the NFL, two of the top teams in the NFL, period. Great Sunday night football game, arguably one of the best ever. Came down to literally the last minute of the game. Bills ended up winning. Ravens fans, I wouldn't feel too discouraged, but moments matter, right? You lost to this team last year. Y'all wanted this get back. Y'all can try to act like y'all didn't, like it was any other game y'all wasn't thinking about last season. Y'all won this game. Mark Andrews, I expected a little more. Huh? Which had about 5, 10 receiving yards. After your last debacle against this team, I thought you were at least going for about 60. Shout out to the Bills. They won the game.
My takeaway from this game was Josh Allen, man, there's a reason why he was MVP last year. That man had no quit in that fucking game, man. I don't think he got discouraged one bit. He looked a little shaky at parts of the game, though, but at the most part, he did not give up on this game one bit. At any point in time, he sensed blood, he was going for it. And after seeing that Derrick Henry fumble, he knew that there was a chance, even if it was the slightest percentage chance to win this game. He knew exactly what the fuck to do. And I'm watching this game and how he's breaking down the game. And it's just not a token to him. Just the whole team played good too. It's not just a Josh Allen show. It's not just a James Cook show. Keon Coleman, shit, the man had 8 receptions. Joshua Palmer too. I think he had the most receptions on his team. Khalil Shakur, Dalton Kincaid. Like it was really a whole team effort on the offensive end too. So it was like no matter who he threw the ball to, who for me, somebody made a play. And even at the end where Keon Coleman caught that touchdown off a broken play, it just goes to show you that this team was just trying to fight their way to win at the most crucial part of the game. In that fourth quarter, I really see Josh Allen took over the game, threw for like damn near 350 yards, son, 400, couple rushes, 2 touchdowns. Like that was a man that really was like on a mission too. So shout out to the Bills, man. That's one of the first teams to ever come back from 15 points, especially in the opening night game too. Opening night Sunday football, they really set the bar high for just what this football season should be about too. Game went over to I believe over 70 points or something like that, over 70 or 75, something around that range too. So shout out to them. But on the Ravens side of things, oh man, that is such a discouraging. You say not to get too low, not to get too high. You got to take it for what it is, though. But that hurts. That hurts. You could see it on the faces of everybody. When you come out the game hot as fuck like that, when you just everything is going. Derrick Henry has 100 rushing yards in the first fucking half. Zay Flowers is over here just, looking like one of them receivers to where you could get him the ball and he's going to make something happen. Everybody was playing their role to a grain. What else am I missing? DeAndre Hopkins, like to your point exactly, he was doing this thing too as well. Lamar Jackson picking when and choose when to run, finished with 70 rushing yards, threw for around 200. but feel me, more so just getting the balance between the run game as well as passing it when it's time. And when you just look at it like that, it's like, damn, like how you fuck up so bad. My fault.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's like me. Yeah, so it's like how you fuck up so bad to where now it's just like you guys put yourself in a position to where you guys lost the game, being up 15. I'm looking at all of these aspects of this game, and I'm just like, damn. Of course, you're gonna bounce back. Of course, you're gonna try to take it for what it is, though. But it's one of those teams where I know you needed that win too, especially in Buffalo territory, where it was a hostile crowd. Though I'm talking about niggas are throwing drinks at Derrick Henry while he's going for his run. Fans are attacking, like fucking trying to slap Lamar's helmet on his head, like shit was a hostile territory too. So you wanted to come out of that victorious though. So just all of that, and then you just lose to the same team that y'all lost to this year, and one of those last possessions haunting, bro. It makes you feel like the Bills got the Ravens number two, no matter what type of offensive weapons they got. They just got their number two. And one pivotal point in the game, too, after the fumble. It was a fourth and what? Third, I believe. No, third and fourth. Something like that. And there was no fourth and third. And they decided to punt it. I felt like that was the key part of the game, too. I feel like in that situation, you gotta go for it on fourth, too.
I don't see that right there. I know you're talking about now. Yeah, it was definitely 4th and 3. Right.
After when D
The
Hop
Ra-
yeah, caught out the
the,
third.
the Ravens had to make a decision. And you got it. They want to trust now your defense because now you lose it on 4th and 3. You're already giving them good field position. So punting it away put them farther back, and you gotta trust your D. Because if you do not score on that 4th and 3 sip, you're practically giving them field goal range. Come on, Josh. You think Josh Allen after damn 40 is not gonna be able to get to the other fucking side?
I feel like in that situation you got to Dan Campbell it. You
Dan,
got
Yo, Dan Campbell was Dan Campbelling it up. That his game. I don't know if you want to do the Dan Campbell right now.
nah.
I don't know. I don't know about no Dan Campbell. Campbell's chicken noodle soup because that game he wasn't doing shit.
Well, I don't know. I just felt like in that height of the situation, and you feel the momentum. Like it wasn't just us that watching on TV that didn't feel the momentum changes. Like I know for 110% fact that even everybody on the Ravens sideline was just like, "Yo, we might have brought them back into the game." You could feel the momentum changing, and I think that's exactly what happened. So that's why I was saying go for it. I'm like, if you gonna make feel me, I would trust my quarterback, my superstar MVP quarterback. I would trust Derrick Henry to at least feel me. I know he's fucked up on the sideline, thinking like, yo, how I do that? Like you see when the camera zoomed in on Derrick Henry, he was just like, yo, fucked up. Like, damn, how the fuck does that happen? I'm Derrick Henry. So it's like you take all that to account. It's like, damn, my nigga, like feel me, I'd go for it. That's me personally.
No, I understand.
No,
It just with like I said to start these elite teams, one screw up, right? Look at the game they played in the playoffs last year. It came down to Mark Andrews literally bobbling the ball, and they lost that game. It came down to now this game. If Derrick Henry does not fumble that ball, I don't know. I don't like playing shoulda, coulda, woulda, but if he doesn't fumble that ball, it's looking like the Ravens have that game won. Right? So you just that one little mistake definitely fucked things up.
fuck things up and it fucked my money up.
Man, what kind of ticket? What kind of ticket you have?
So I went by one by both Sunday night football tickets. I had not James Cook. Did I have James Cook? Oh, yeah, James Cook for 50 rushing yards. Guy finishes with 44. Thanks, James Cook. I had what else I had? Oh, and then on another ticket I took live, I took fucking the Ravens to win and Derrick Henry to score another touchdown. So Derrick Henry scores the other touchdown. I'm thinking, yo, 15-point lead. Yo, we good. We good. We good.
Yo, we good as mad funny. We good. We good. You know.
We good, trust, bro. We had Jack Crib, bro. We turned it up, bro. Everybody got a ticket. Everybody trying to make some money. Feel me? You know that feeling where everybody just got a ticket. And everybody's just like, yo, I just need this. I just need that. Like, feel me? All I needed was the Ravens to maintain the lead. 15 points. I'm like, yo, that's a good space in NFL. Then the fuckery starts happening. Then Josh Allen just turns into prime. I don't even know who the fuck he turns into prime to. Josh Allen just, he just turns to fucking Thanos, bro. He just did what he just did the unthinkable. I'm like, he damn might win this game. And me in my head, I'm just like, yo, he really might just win this game. Every time I keep looking up, he's getting closer. He's getting
Look,
closer.
that just takes elite. What's the word? Like poise, control. Because remember, it wasn't like there was a lot of time left. So shout out to the receivers for being able to get out of bounds. Remember, in those moments, you still got to stop the clock, right? Because you only have how many timeouts that you have, right? There's no more 2 minute warning. Once you're under that 2 minutes, is now field positioning, and can you stop that clock? So shout out to the receiving team for the Bills being able to get out of bounds. Crucial.
Man, shout out to them though. But do you think that the Ravens really bounce back from this, or you think this is something that might just
Well, I would automatically have to say yes because it would be. This is a team that was once again a Mark Andrews drop away from advancing right in the playoffs last year, right, beating the Bills, right, getting just one step closer to that Super Bowl, and I feel like if you even look at the Chiefs, right, they just started off on one, the only one in their division to actually have like not a win right now. So all in one, throwing a big tantrum and going out of control, and I don't think you do that. Like, how could you not? Like, if Lamar Jackson really thinks he's that dude, he's thinking like it was just the football gods really like they had a 99.1 chance to win the game. It wasn't like they played a bad game. They were just playing a team that it's not over till it like the clock has to strike zero. You can't do that. There's certain teams, certain but same thing with the Chiefs, right? Like when they played the Chargers kind of had to put them away. Right, Justin Herbert said, "All right, I gotta whether I'm running the ball, I gotta throw it. I got because look, I feel when I was watching that Chargers Chiefs game, I kept hearing the commentary say, well, Justin Herbert throwing it again. Oh Lord, no, he's throwing it like, and it's because to beat the Chiefs, sometimes you want to be as safe as possible." But sometimes, right, to your point, what you said, maybe what the Ravens should have did, you got to try to do that knockout and really show that if I'm gonna lose this game right now, if I'm the quarterback, if I'm a Lamar Jackson, if I'm a Justin Herbert, we're gonna win this because of me, or we're gonna lose because of me.
that's what I'm saying, bro. At that point, yeah, I'm trusting Lamar Jackson over my whole defense to give me the ball back. I promise you I am. I promise you I am, bro. That was just me, bro. You could have fired me as a coach after that game and said, "Well, why would he go for it on fourth?" But me personally, just the way I'm watching that fourth, just the way I'm watching that game set up, I just me personally think that they should have just went for it on fourth too. DeAndre Hopkins, he spoke to DeAndre Hopkins right before that play on third down. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna need you for this." Literally got him right there. So who's to say he wouldn't be able to do it again, bro? At the end of the day, it's just one of those games that feel me. If you did go for it on fourth, nobody's gonna really remember. It's the first game of the season, though. But you wanted to make that statement that we were still gonna win this game. I just think that it was just a personal game. I know both of these quarterbacks respect each other though, but as a quarterback, me personally, as a quarterback, I can't let somebody have my number. If I'm as elite as you, and in my head I'm better, I can't let you get that one up on me. I'm sorry. Like, feel me? That's just how I think. Like, feel me? I'm like, I'm a competitor at the end of the day, though. So I would have called a timeout. I said, yo, give me the ball, and we're gonna make something happen too. Fourth and like third, bro. You could have went for it.
No,
Fuck.
yeah. It's definitely. And I noticed this in sports. It's different, right? When you're playing, trying not to lose, and then playing to win.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Playing not to lose.
You feel me? Yeah, exactly. The Ravens in that fourth quarter, they're like, nah, all right, we're playing to try to not win this game. I mean, we're playing to try to not lose this game, just hold on to this lead. And on the other side, the Bills is like, they're charging. We're like, no, we need to take this like right now.
Yeah,
So,
since when, bro? Shark of no order, bro.
nah, for real, for real. But this is we're gonna leave this at part one for episode 5, right, of the first NFL one week recap. We still got another 2 segments that we want to get into. So tune in a little while for the second segment. We are gonna still talk the Detroit Lions versus the Green Bay Packers, and it's Debatable's NFL Players of the Week. Please tune in. If you watch this one, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. Follow us on all social media platforms at It's Debatable double underscore Ravens Nation. That's right.
Stream ended.